What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. App like you got some sense. Smash the like and subscribe button. We like it when you do that. Also, share the content. Goes a long way and helps the program. You know what I say, the algorithm searches for me, not the other way around. Got a great show today. This is our pro show, so you know we got topics in the NFL. And then the back half of the show will be the NBA. So, the Packers. Could the Packers have a quarterback controversy on their hand? We'll go ahead and talk about that, why I think that might be the case. Also, the Steelers. Could Mike Tomlin make it to the AFC Championship game? That's an honest question. That's an honest question because he made it to the playoffs with no quarterback room last year whatsoever. And now he's got Russell Wilson, who's playing decent, and then he's got Justin Fields, who also is playing decent. Could the Steelers just be one of those teams you find in the playoff hunt, and they're just, like I said, they're winning games. They beat up on New York, but it's New York. Detroit, how good is Detroit? And could the Lions be on a mission and be back in the Super Bowl contention with a vengeance? Then the Eagles make short work of the Cincinnati Bungles, and Aaron Rodgers fails again. In the great words of the acclaimed scholar Antonio Tarver, what's your excuse now, Roy? What's your excuse now? These stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from our unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Better pizza, better ingredients. If you got the app open, you can go ahead and check out the Shaq-a-Roni Pizza, $12.99, and that's for members only. And then there's Papa Pairings. You get 2 and more when you pair the papadilla. You get the cookies, you get the breadsticks, and the whole shebang. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Yeah, Papa John's. Make sure you get your Papa John's pizza tonight. We got the NBA and a lot of games going on that I feel are very competitive, but not going to hold you. We got the what's your excuse now, Roy? And the Jets, they fell spectacularly again. So at this point, I should ask you, should Aaron Rodgers retire? And the answer is most definitely yes. Now, this was so bad that the Patriots coming into it with Drake mayonnaise, and the man managed to get himself concussed in the second quarter, and the Jets cannot beat Jacobi Brissett. Oh my God, for real? Jacobi Brissett. And I keep telling people about the scam when it comes to quarterbacks and them stuffing the stat sheet up because they know they have no ability to win this game, but they're going to keep throwing and throwing and throwing. And damn it, we're going to sacrifice the run because that guy needs his stats. He needs to justify why they're getting paid the money that they're getting paid. And it wasn't like New England was playing some lights out football. I mean, they had a couple of bright spots. The bad thing is on the road, the Jets, if you're going to try and pull out a victory, you need to play soundproof football, limit your turnovers and your takeaways, and 8 penalties for 55 yards. Come on now. You all don't have an explosive offense to make that up. I don't know why this thing proceeded to get as bad as it did, but there's really no highlight you can point to why this thing fell apart for you all, other than the fact that you look who's at quarterback. And what's so great about me is that you all will never tell me that I am the best in the world at what I do. I just have to keep reminding you, I said Aaron Rodgers was washed up last year when he got the old man injury of backing up and turning an Achilles heel. He looks like a former shell of himself. He got Lazard to leave Green Bay, which that was his number one option. That could have been a weapon for Jordan Love, but that's a story for another day. Then he got Devontae Adams. He bitched and cried and bellyached and moaned. And then he got Devontae Adams to leave the Raiders, the Jets of the West Coast. And now he got the coach, Robert Saleh, fired. His offensive coordinator was already with the Jets when Rodgers decided to leave Green Bay. And so the offensive coordinator that got this man to back-to-back MVPs, you had his play calling ability stripped. You've acquiesced to everything that this man has asked you to do. And right now, the Jets are 2-6 in week 8, headed to week 9 of the NFL. The season is half over, and you have won only 2 games. He started and played in every game. And somehow, the worst teams in the NFL managed to beat themselves. They each hold wins over each other. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Tyler the Creator. Chromocopia in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. A personal favorite on the track is Sticky, Take Your Mask Off, Thought I Was Dead, and I Hope You Find Your Way Home. New Tyler the Creator in stores now. Chromocopia. Yeah, Tyler the Creator. Make sure y'all get Chromocopia. Great album. I was listening to that with my youngin'. And it was just like, man, this kind of slaps. Yeah. So we going back on these weak-ass Jets. Now, to open up the game, you had Drake Mayonnaise. He had a 17-yard run in the first quarter to go ahead and put the Patriots up 7-0. Aaron Rodgers goes back downfield because nothing like a washed-up old guy proving that he still got it against a never-should-have-been new guy. He kind of goes downfield, and then he's got a 2-yard pass to Tyler Conklin that puts this thing at 6-7. And the Jets blow the kick. Picking that action back up in the second quarter, the touchdown, Aaron Rodgers, it's a 1-yard pass that he gives to Xavier Gibson. Now we got a 13-7 game. Drake May gets concussed. What is New England to do? Insert Jacobi Brissett. Ramondale Stevenson, he gets that 3-yard touchdown run, and then Joey Sly, he kicks it up. So now this game is easily 14-13. And then Aaron Rodgers says, I can't lose to Jacobi Brissett. I cannot lose. They put together a massive drive, and they get a field goal. 29-yarder from Greg Zuerlein. Now this thing is 16-14. We're headed into the fourth quarter. The Jets are up. They could pull this thing out. And it looked like that's what they were on their mission to do. Now, Jacobi Brissett is driving because he can't lose to Aaron Rodgers. And the New England Patriots, the tightwads, they get a field goal out of this thing, 23-yarder from Joey Sly. This thing is now 16-17. Pure bedlam in Foxborough. They're going crazy, jumping up and down. Then Braylon Allen, he's got a 2-yard touchdown run. And yeah, the Jets are up 22-17. Now, that is sound football, where you just give it to the guy on the goal line. Your guys up front, they're going to bulldoze that defensive line, and then you're going to get in. Go for the extra point. Go for the extra point. And I know why they were going for 2, because they wanted to put the game out of reach and make it so the Patriots had to go ahead and score. The Patriots had to score and kick the field goal to win this thing. And that's what they were waiting on. But again, Aaron Rodgers wanted the glory for himself. That's why they ran that extra point. He wanted the glory for himself. You had a competent kicker. The only thing he missed was the extra point in the first quarter. He's not going to miss it again. He's been knocking down field goals the entire afternoon. This was a selfish play. He dialed up for himself, and it backfired and blew up in his face. And Jacobi Brissett marches the New England Tightwads downfield, hands it off to Ramondre Stevenson for the 1 yard touchdown run. What? And then the Patriots wanted to put this game on ice, and so they decided to go for 2. You get that? The Patriots were losing this game, and Aaron Rodgers choked when it mattered the most. He choked when it mattered the most because Jacobi Brissett, they go marching right downfield, and Jacobi Brissett throws a touchdown. You got Ramondre Stevenson. He runs it in for the score, and to put the game on ice for the 2-point extra conversion, you got Jacobi Brissett. He passes it to Stevenson, and that seals the game and seals the deal. Again, should he retire at this point? When you can't beat Jacobi Brissett and the New England Tightwads, it's time to call it a career. It is time to call it a career. The Jets have given him so much money. They've invested, they've fired, they've acquired, and it's still the same trash. This is Big Vern.